welcome to 7 Second Summer Camp. My name is Gold Vision. I'm the official gaming counselor here. We're here amidst the s'more hour. Time has stopped, as you know, at 7 Second Summer Camp. That's the whole thing. So instead of worrying about it, we're just gonna sit here in the peaceful, serene Firefly Fields. We're gonna meditate a little bit. We're gonna play a video game, and we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna unwind. I just checked in. All of today's camp activities have concluded, and everybody got a gold star. Every single camper did. I don't know how it happens kind of frequently, honestly, but today's no exception. So that's pretty exciting, and we're going to play a game that has popped up on my radar. Actually, right now the Steam Next Fest is happening, and there's at least 80 million video game demos available right now. I might be fudging the numbers a little bit on that, but there's something like that, something significant out there, and I think that's kind of cool. It's probably closer to a couple thousand demos, but this one is it looks like a space exploration game that's similar to the Animal Crossing. So, take a second to get comfortable, find your center, take some deep breaths. I'll start you off. I'm just gonna meditate on the galaxy portal. That's good. Cycle the oxygen. Just get all that air going. It's so important to cycle, to move, to let your body work the way it's supposed to. You know, it's like this factory of joy that you have, that you can make joy with, and you gotta make sure it's well oiled, and there's plenty of oxygen to create all the heartbeats that are necessary to get the brain functional enough to make dreams come true, which I know is important to you. I'm going to do some quick camp announcements. These are from the camp director. Starting off at the top, connect with people's hearts. Focus on their heart chakra. It's green, purportedly. I don't know, but it says that focus on them. Everybody's going through a lot right now, but they're all, if you see them, if you can see them and connect with them, connect with their heart. Focus on their heart chakra. Know that there's a connection there. Know that there's a human element there, and then just be happy to share space with them. If you have a big tub of toys, don't just dump it out in the middle of the field. Don't do that. It's inappropriate. And then there's somebody did it, and now there's just toys all over the place, and I don't know why this has to be that way. So somebody's clearing it up, but try to keep your toys organized. I think we've been over this, and you're gonna have a better time if you know where all your pieces are and keep them together. And finally, popsicles. Check them out. They're great. The galaxy portal, we've crossed through it, and it has brought into existence a very special right there, space marshmallow. So we're just gonna meditate on it, cook it up with our minds. You just give it at least 4 meditation points. Wow, that's great. And then jump right into tonight's feature presentation. It's called Galactic Getaway. And I started it off. I don't know how this is going to go, so just bear with me as we live in the ellipses and find out what happens. Are you there? Are we connected? Yeah. Perfect. Well. Okay. Welcome to Galactic Getaway. I'm the Space Adventure Manager, also known as Sam. I don't know how hot that music is, but I'll pop it down. I'll be guiding you through your stay with us. First things first, let's get to know you. What do you look like? Just like this. I have a cool hat, though. do it. Got tiny beady eyes. Actually square eyes. And they're gold. I don't think I have angry eyebrows, but I might. I don't know how everybody lands on the character customization. I've made the mistake of not caring too much, so I want to at least like give it a shot. I think I don't know. I don't really have the I've got more of a center part. I'm not seeing what I need, so. We could just do something basic. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I don't like this line. Across the head. I mean, I think this is the closest we can do right now. Let's go for it. No, and then I got the body, the torso. Oh no, okay, yeah. You look great. Now let's start with the personality evaluation. Sounds good. You see a cat stuck in a tree, what do you do? Save it. There's a new student at your school. They forgot their backpack at home and they need to borrow a pencil. Lend a pencil. You're scuba diving. You find a phone that someone lost. Return it. Which number do you prefer? This is impossible. Would you rather have the power to fly or be invisible? This is a key. Actually, I want both. And fly. I talk about it too much. It's hottest day of the year. What do you do? Which do you prefer? Oranges or watermelon? Oranges. Your mom is cooking dinner. What do you want? Phew, well, sushi isn't really cooked. But I do want both. But mom's spaghetti is the way to go. What's your favorite color? Green. Thanks for your answers so far. Here's the last one. In the context of interstellar cartography and the gravitational perturbations induced by dark matter halos, how would one theoretically determine the time-dilated angular momentum vectors of a hypervelocity star as it traverses the Lagrangian points of a binary star system while accounting for the relativistic frame-dragging effects induced by the spin of a rapidly rotating neutron star in proximity, simultaneously considering the quantum mechanical probability clouds of any baryonic matter in the vicinity? Well, I feel like I actually don't know. But it was hard to see it all on the screen as pieces. I could probably put it together if it was a little longer than that. Me either. Based on your answers, our algorithms have determined the best outfit for you. Of course. Okay, now let's move on to the information portion. You've been tasked with terraforming the latest planet. We have discovered your mission is to create a hospitable environment by planting various crops. These crops will not only make the planet lush and beautiful, but will also attract unique creatures native to the area. Each type of crop you plant has special appeal. Different creatures are attracted to different crops. By experimenting with various plants, you'll discover a wide array of creatures. Some might be cute and cuddly, while others could be quite quirky. Now, let's talk about charms. Charms are special items that grant your creatures unique abilities. For example, some charms can allow creatures to cut down trees every time, break open meteors, or even mine rocks for valuable resources. Great. Now let's travel to the planet to continue our conversation. Alright. Let's get up there. Let's make it happen. That's me. I feel like I really wouldn't have picked this outfit, but that's okay. Didn't have a lot of choice. Wow, the pants really have an emphasis on something that I didn't select personally. Talk. Hey, Space Cadet. Welcome to Yoluni Pi 8, a newly discovered planet in the outer reaches of our current galaxy. We hired you to establish an outpost and learn everything you can about it. Let's get you your navigator. What's this? Seems like it broke during the descent in the atmosphere. You'll need to gather some materials to fix it, huh? But it seems all of our tools broke as well. Except for my shovel. Why don't you collect some plant samples to learn more about where we are? Plants you can collect will have a highlight when you get close. Press E with the shovel on your hotbar to collect them. To cycle through your hotbar, use the number keys on the scroll wheel. You can move and jump with spacebar. Okay. I'm just a happy person. Let's check out some plants, I guess. I'm not about destruction. We've got a real Animal Crossing vibe here, except I don't have a Switch controller. I'm using mouse and keyboard, and I think you can probably hear the clicking and clacking flying around. So, a sample. No. Press E on the hotbar. It's pretty tough. Oh, here we go. Let's just upgrade some of this stuff here. None. Come on. Something a little more specific. But can you not confirm it? Equip the pants. I think we'll go. Oh, that's fine. Go a little less. Straightforward with expressing the emotions. I think it is funny that I was talking about connecting with heart chakras, and then that's what we saw. Just a big connection. But I do need to go with thematic options here. I think that's good. Equip that. Shoes. These just seem inappropriate for space travel. It's kind of, I mean, this is called Galactic Getaway. I just, I want to do something. I want to be safe. I'm collecting samples from a garden. These kind of look like Crocs. Ooh. That's nice though. And then, oh, great hat. A regular baseball cap. It's really important to look exactly like you look in real life when you pick things like this. This looks like this. I thought this was a heart, but it's not. And a mustard hat is kind of fun. That might be the way to go. Although jester cap is good too. Jester cap might be the way. There's no baseball hat, which I don't see. Or pancakes. Okay. Much better. Alright. I really wasn't paying attention, I guess, because I don't know how to collect the plant samples now. Oh, hold E. Alright, just dig some dirt. No. Oh, I flattened it though. Pretty intense flattening of the plant sample. If you're just joining, ooh, there we go. My name is Gold Vision. I'm the official gaming counselor here at 7 Second Summer Camp, playing a demo of a game that's not out yet, called Galactic Getaway. There's a comment that we could use a Galactic Getaway, and I'm totally down for vacations, escapes. They help you keep what's important in perspective. Okay, it highlighted a little bit when when we can collect it. It's funny, the menu music was very boisterous, and now I feel like we're a little more muted. I hope I'm not destroying these things either. I'm trying to just collect them. There's a big principle for me, is that I really aspire to be a non-destructive player. Not so much for any particular moral reason, but because the opportunity to share the world and not deal with the consequences of destroying parts of it, I feel like personally makes my world better. Once again, not from just a purely moral perspective, but one of preservation of things of value. At the same time, I do appreciate the rearrangement of materials, especially for research purposes. And so it seems like it's okay to collect these things one at a time. talk to this robot. I do like the style so far of what things look like. Great work collecting these plants. Huh, what's this? I just found some strange fruit among the weeds you gave me. While you were collecting, I saw the strange creatures start to come close to our camp. Maybe if we befriend them, they can help us gather more materials. Try interacting with one. Let me know how it goes. Befriend one creature. Did you see any creatures? Oh, it's on the map. I'll put my shovel away. Chase it down. Interact. Here we go. Whoa, a wildcat appeared. We got a Pokemon style. Let's use a talk. The creature stares at you. What will you say? Tell a joke. How do astronauts throw a party? Planet. That's not bad, actually. The creature is... its love grew. Alright, more jokes. What kind of music do planets listen to? Neptunes, okay. This subpar. The creature is warming up to you. Its love grew. What do we got? Oh, use one of these. You gave it cat an ichi. Creature is warming up to you. Its love grew. Boom, that's huge. Alright. So we had to consume something, but what do planets like to read? Comet books. Alright. I don't know how many more of these jokes I can do, but it seems more efficient to do it. What do planets like to read? Comic books. Creatures warming up to you. Just keep telling the same jokes. Comic books. Warm. No. What do planets like to read? Comic books. Okay. And then befriend. Cat decided to join you. Comic books. Okay. Oh no, it's angry though. Creature stares intently. Open inventory. No, don't put all of it. Yeah. There we go. And E. Okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. So escape was what bopped me out of it. I'm now storing this in the cat's inventory. It can hold 3 items. Oh, now we're kind of friends. Alright. Back to the robot. Interesting. So it seems like when you feed this creature the alien fruit, it started following you around. You can use the tracker app on your phone to see all of the creatures you've discovered. Oh, what's a phone? Every space cadet is outfitted with a standard issue GG phone. Press R on the phone icon in the top right to open your phone. Why don't you check out the tracker app? You can press R again to close out of any app and then again to close out of the phone. Tracker. Huh. Alright. So we got one. What else? Clothing, furniture. Put a little booth here. Okay, I don't want to get in. I don't want to get too far ahead because they're gonna say just don't put a booth, otherwise everything's good. Okay, great. That app will be useful in the future when you need to look up information about creatures you've already seen. Now back to gathering materials to fix the navigator. In order to hold everything you need, I'm going to give you access to your full inventory. To access, press tab. You can click and drag items between your inventory and your hotbar to change what you need quick access to. Why don't you try it now? There's nothing in my quick access. Okay, this is what they mean. Tab. Alright, did that work? Okay, how are we going to get these materials? Oof, okay. Well, the GG research team has been experimenting with devices that can unlock the latent power of creatures known as charms. I happen to have a prototype of one here with me that will let your creatures break down meteors. Stand close to your befriended creature and press E to open its inventory. Then drag the smash charm from your hotbar and drop it in there. Press escape to close the inventory, and then you should be able to break down the meteors when you get close. We need 10 quartz, 10 iron, and 10 stone to fix the navigator. Okay. Open inventory. That's what I'm doing? For real? And then when I get close, it's gonna do something? Okay. Alright. Just collect away. And then I can put, oh, it's going into my overflow. Alright. Oh, that's some destruction of rocks, but like I've said before, this if it's the rearrangement of materials, I don't think it's that's the end of the world. And, you know, I don't know why it's gotta be destruction. It's funny that these are the trends and the nature of these things. But it's all okay. We're gonna figure out alternatives to destruction. But I think it's just, the reason that I really pursue it is just because you can't draw the line at where something is meaningfully existing. Wow. Do you have a message for me or something? Do you have... I'm going to keep the smash... Or no, I guess you keep it on the dog. So you don't know at what point the destruction actually is meaningful and true. And so I don't like to do it. Yes, this looks like everything we need. Like if there's a door and it's haunted, and by destroying it you release the ghost, and then it goes into something alive, and then there's a problem. Like, this is a narrative choice, but if you create those kinds of conflicts, then you can arbitrarily make up rules that allow for destruction to cause bigger problems than are necessary. So the only completely safe way to avoid unwanted destruction is to refuse it altogether. But I'm not there yet. This looks like everything we need. 1, 2, 3, beep, boop. 3, 2, 1, bada beep, doop. The navigator has been fixed. Now I've installed the travel app on your phone. You can use it to jump between planets. Open your phone with R and start the travel app. Press the HQ button to navigate back to the headquarters. R, travel, planet, start, join. I didn't type in a thing, so we're just gonna go out into the sky. If you're just joining, my name is Gold Vision. We're gonna do a little meditation here on this loading bar. Just the joy of interstellar travel. To the HQ. They got the music piped in. As you can see, I've created a character that looks identical to me. It was easy. Alright, Sam's here. Alright. Made it back. I've uploaded all your information to the GG research database. Now we can really start building up a base camp on Yaluni Pi 8. To help you keep up with everything you just need to do, I just installed the Quests app on your phone. Use it to plan out your busy schedule. Why don't you start out by talking to Udi Kubins, our expert on building, to learn more about settling into your planet. Look for the hammer icon on your minimap. Alright, Udi. Where are you? Hammer icon. Well, I'm on my way. I hope it's building and not destruction, you know? Check it out. Sleeping, huh? You woke me up from my nap. Oh, you're the new recruit Sam was telling us about. I'm Udi Kubins, the galaxy-wide expert on all construction, buildings or furniture. I know all about them. If you want to get your base camp going, you're definitely going to want to start with a house. A pocket house is a device that contains an entire house that can fit in your pocket. Whoa. Fortunately, I'm running a bit short on materials for new homes. If you want one, I'm going to need some materials. Here's a cut charm for cutting down trees and collecting wood. Come back to me when you've got everything. I think that's another player. Now I feel foolish with the pancake hat. Alright, well, whatever. Not that foolish. Let's keep our extra little crystals and things in here. And we have the cut charm. Travel home. Bow. Nice. The classic standing jump. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, we're just in it now. We're in the multiplayer world. No, don't, no. When they express hunger, I will feed them. I guess you just use the app. You don't have to stand into the thing. Gather materials, talk to Udi. I talked to Udi though. Whatever. Travel, planet. This game's called Galactic Getaway. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we're chopping trees. It's gonna happen. Trees and rocks. I'm I'm not adamantly against it. It's just it's funny that it's such a necessity. I just want to use mind power, you know. Cause like these trees could have value. They could be significant. If I've got a pocket house that has all the elements that are necessary to build a house, I'm sure they're not made out of lumber from a planet, foreign planet. Oh man, bums me out. Do I give it to the open inventory? Do I give this the cut charm? So it's not me committing the act? No. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. One chop. Okay, if we just chop all the big trees one time. Yep. We can probably get enough to build the house without destroying them. I took a big risk there. But also, I guess most games don't let you just chop down a tree in one... Not a big tree like this, not one chop. And, you know, because trees, in theory, I can't speak to this game, but trees are alive, generally. And so, let's assume that when you're on a foreign planet, they're also still alive, and I think there's a general assumption that because they don't like speak and they don't seem to communicate with us in a direct way that we understand, and that they don't need to be preserved, but I think they do. Nice, that looks like everything. 1, 2, 3, here's your pocket house. Just put the pocket house in your hotbar and select it to decide where you place your home. Try heading back to your planet to use it. Okay. Hello, nice to meet you. She is my only mistress. Okay. I mean, it's good that people know themselves. Planet. Boom. Is there a way that I can communicate with people? Oh yeah, dang, I could have communicated with people. I'll get them next time. It's just a regular chat bubble, although now it's like trapped above my head. Okay. Oh, we're gonna build a house now. House building tool on top of the waterfall, of course. Get me up there. I'm getting up on top of it. Bit bigger. I don't know if I can move something on top of it. I might just build it in the shade of the waterfall or with the waterfall in the background. Maybe this lake actually with the waterfall in the background. That'll be nice. A nice little view here. I won't like use it up on myself. Okay. What can I see it? Oh, it won't do it right on the edge. Okay. Go for it. Build it. Build it. Can you see this little outline? Open inventory. Do you build my little pocket house? No. Never mind. Oh wait, no, I need the pocket house back. Okay. Did I miss the house? Did I miss the way to do it? E. Oh, it's E. It just didn't say that. Okay. Dun da da. No, not the. Never mind. Okay, you talk. Congratulations on your new home. You've taken the first steps to calling this place your home. Next up, we should really learn how to farm this strange new crop. Why don't you head back to headquarters and talk to Grandella, our plants expert. Right. Obviously, I'm going to go inside the house first, which has a little plant in the door. Boom, inside. And I've got like a forced walk happening here. Chabow. Wow, that's kind of a fun transition. Gonna go check out the waterfall on the island. The cat just seems to be emoting in random ways. I don't have a problem with that. So we're really jumping around a lot, and I like it. Maybe not necessarily loading screen here, but got the upbeat guitar music. Grandella. Who's Grandella though? Oh, do I have like 100 credits or something? Do you see that down there? I didn't do that. Map. Wow, it's changing the mini-map big time. It's probably the plant person, maybe? Oh yeah, this is Grandella. Hi. Nice to meet you. My name is Grandella. I'm a garden dwarf from the planet Hippie Hop. I'm the GG botanist, an expert on all extraterrestrial plants and crops. I can teach you everything you need to know about farming. To farm, you'll need to dig holes with your shovel. With your shovel equipped, target an open space and press E to dig a hole. Once the hole has been dug, you can put any crop in your hotbar and press E to plant it. After it's fully grown, you can harvest it. Here's some apples to try it out with. Boom. Guess what? Travel. Planet. Back. On top of it. This is the future, people. We're not going to be like boarding the little transport craft back and forth between HQ. They want us on the ground, digging holes, planting apples, one at a time, in random places near our house that we've built out of the trees that we chopped a little chunk out of. That's just how it's gonna be. I don't make the rules. I don't know who makes the rules actually. The rules actually are all probably already made and not by people, and then there's just kind of a degree of communication that has to happen to get everybody on board for understanding the way that things work. Oh, and they're just growing, and there's a dog here now. That's good. It's hard to plant this stuff. Okay. I gotta tell this dog a lot of jokes instead of planting apples. How do astronauts throw a party? They plan it. The creature's throwing up to you. It's all Gru. Creature stares at you, tell a joke. What kind of music? Neptune. It's all Gru. Talk. Tell a joke. What do plants like to read? Comic books. It's all Gru. No, I can't give it credits or smash charm. And this is just jokes till the end. What do plants like to read? Comic books. Creatures throwing up to you. It's okay. I don't think I'm gonna buy this dog's love with credits. So I'm just gonna tell it the one joke that I know. And I'm not gonna insult it, although I bet you could probably insult it if it has personality defects that would allow it to feel like you had some degree of approval that it's trying to earn. But I don't think I want to do that. The dog is deciding to join you. Harvest night and apples. While I was doing the dog thing, we grabbed all the apples. Oh, and I switched out my cat for a dog. I don't know if that's what I wanted to do. I don't know where the cat has gone. I don't need all these dogs. I need these apples. I've got so much movement that it's hard to target the apples. Pick them up. Get back to Grandella. Perfect. I do think I could get behind this style of game and the speed at which we're moving. Okay, perfect. Udi should definitely know more about how to get a trade terminal. I should have read those text prompts, but I just didn't read them. Let's get into let's do some trading over here, Udi. Oh, sorry. I feel bad for Udi who keeps falling asleep. Why don't you gather the materials we'll need to build one? While I look around for it, I'll start my nap. I feel bad, but you know, It's a sleepy town. It's a sleepy HQ. And just for fun, I want to explore that HQ up there. And also, we're not at the fishing mode yet? Okay. I just noticed it's a fishing rod. Over there. We gotta explore HQ just to make sure we're not missing anything. Even though, obviously, at some point we're just gonna be sent on a quest up here. If we're learning how to plant apples and pick them, then we're definitely gonna learn how to go to the college up here, or whatever this is. It doesn't look like I have to chop down more trees, but I do have to collect more rocks. And maybe I'll do my little don't mind them all the way move to preserve them. I also said it's 4:02 a.m., which isn't true for me personally, but it's a strange way that the sun works on this planet, I guess. And actually, now that we see a coast and safety and comfort and the beach umbrella and a beach ball and a dog that I brought to the beach, this is a perfect place to meditate. Because, you know, we're in the throes now. We're doing the missions. We're collecting the elements. We're making it happen. But I don't like getting stuck in that mindset and then feeling like I need to progress. Like I get to progress. It's joy. And when I've made some progress, I like to take a second to just reflect on it. So we've already made it to another planet, built a house on it, and grown apples on top of it. So I don't even know where you can go from there. But I'm gonna just take some deep breaths here at the ocean, see if we get kicked for being idle, and then say thank you for making this game. Just enjoying this beachy weather at 4:02 a.m. Perfect. I feel better. I feel stronger. And I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I'm running into problems or I'm like stuck in a grinding loop that makes me feel anxious. I need the trade terminal materials. Because we're running out of rocks now, you know? Okay, I'll give this this to you. And then I have the cat disc. I'm not gonna figure that out right now. Doesn't matter. Alright. Interact. Boom. 1. And then I think 3 takes it out completely, so let's not do it. Let's not do that. 1 and 2. No, never mind. Yeah. Interact with the rock. Okay. 2 rocks. Boom, boom. Here we go. 1, 2. Crushing it. For here. 1, 2. And yeah, we solved that problem. And I gotta check over this like little crevasse over here. It looks like there's nothing to worry about. And there's a greeting in the chat, and welcome everybody who's here, either actively watching or just letting reality unfold in front of them. I'm a full participant in that, and a evolutionary gamer that's up there at the in the banner. And what that really means is that I'm looking for experiences that evolve upon previous gaming experiences. I don't know why I've seen so many games that I feel are somewhat regressive. I feel like they're looking back and trying to capture old novelty experiences from the past. I've always been at the forefront of what's the next thing, what can we do, what can we see next, what can we print out on our screens that we're going to enjoy more than the thing that we have already? And, you know, it's not for everybody, but I don't have a choice. I would love to just casually sit back and play the same experiences over and over again, but I just have this evolutionary mindset, and I have to find out what's gonna be the next thing. So, welcome. Sorry to inundate you with all of that. I'm wearing a pancake hat. It's actually some pretty good inventory clothing options here. And I'm assuming you have to unlock these over time, but in the interim, you can grab and go as you need to. That's actually kind of more my style. Yeah, let's do that. Just for fun, part of the basic set. And then obviously some of these. Those are a little big. Those aren't yeah. Here we go. Hello. And I'm keeping the pancake hat, obviously. Okay. Let's just go ahead and stand in front of this door. I've got better things to do. There we go. The chomping dog wants my pancake hat. Okay, just wanted to get that perspective in there. I'm learning so much about myself. I just pressed the map button hoping to bring up a map, but it instead brought up the enlarged mini-map. It really does have echoes of several other games. Get over here. Perfect. Huh? Where am I? Oh, I was just having a bad dream. Got you the materials. Here's your trading terminal. You can place a trading terminal by putting in your hotbar, pressing E. You can use the terminal to get crops and items you've never seen before. Some of these crops might attract new creatures. Okay, let's do all that. You see, you naturally want to keep running, but we got teleporters now. We teleport. We just move to where we want to be. I feel like people don't want to get on board with teleporting. I feel like it's too foreign. And obviously walking is great for you. And it's healthy, but I'd rather just like jump. Just appear where I want to be. It's too forward thinking. People aren't on board. I just want to go to where I need to be. Fast travel. Fast travel how you must. E. Make this thing appear. Back here. Interact. Buy items. Yikes. Can I plant Jacuri? I can plant all these things. Oh, I only have 500 bucks. So wheat and tomato. And I'll keep what I have otherwise. And get the shovel ready. Do it right outside the house. Seems pretty low conflict so far. Is this dog trying to scare me? E and 4E. No, never mind. I know I've got a cat on a disc too, but I don't really know what we're doing about that. And then another crop right here. Oh, look, an otter. Some kind of otter squirrel thing. I don't know if I got enough jokes in my pocket. Did I just pick up the dirt? I think I did. I think I picked up the dirt tracker. Okay. Don't know. I'm not talking to that new dog. No. No. I know you have questions. We all do. Okay. Looks like everything is coming along nicely. Yoluni Pi 8. I've noticed that a new creature has been coming by the settlement ever since you planted these apples. It seems like different creatures are attracted to different crops you grow around your planet. There might be more things that are attracted to crops, furniture, visitors. It could be anything. Why don't you befriend a few new creatures to learn more? Start by buying new crops from the trade terminal. Alright, I've done that. I guess, yeah, that's what we do. I know I just said I wasn't going to do this for Rune, but now I got to do it. Tell the jokes. Insult? No. Obviously not. It's not an option. Shouldn't even be there. How do astronauts they planet? I'm really just gonna learn this. There's a comment about using game mechanics in a peaceful way. And I mean, there's definitely a movement, a trend of seeing it. And I know I've personally discovered a lot. And I think that it's really important and actually very joyful. And it's incredibly joyful when you can do it in, I don't know, I stopped doing this because it's going to take a second. It's incredibly rewarding to play a game that's difficult in a non-violent and non-destructive way, because then it feels like so much is possible and any assumptions about how things work can change. It's really, really rewarding. And it's difficult in a lot of games and impossible in a lot of games. I shouldn't say impossible, but at least in the current iteration of a lot of games, it's really, I mean, most of them won't let you advance past the threshold of violence. They require you to destroy somebody or something in order for the game to continue, and that's fine. I'm not condemning that. I think that's really important to express that I'm not condemning the violent games. It's just that I don't think it's as forward thinking, and I don't think that it creates enough images that we want to see. I really do talk about it too much, that we create the world that we want to see more of by paying attention to what is currently here. So if we focus on things that we want to see more of, then we see more of them. And maybe it's just my background in entertainment that makes me think these things, but at least in my perspective, I've seen a lot more cozy games, and I've seen a lot more games where you can compete in positive and fun ways, and you could just open your mind up in ways that make things more exciting. Because I also think that as much of a stress release violent games might be, the Womat decided to join us, as much as a stress release that it might feel like to just play your Call of Duty or whatever that you need to do to like use your tendencies to achieve things, there's also the stress that comes from it, and then it becomes things that you might not necessarily want to see. You might not want for that imagery of destruction to be so prevalent in your personal experience. I think that is important, and I think that you can't be in denial of it, but you also don't want to saturate your whole visual experience with just one game of destruction, because it keeps giving you experience points and you're just used to that. There's too many things to do, and there's too many ways that the world can expand, and you really have the choice to see that expansion happen. So and the reason that I'm broadcasting this and just trying to hit this point home is that I think that it's not just an individual effort. I think that the more people who want to see beautiful things and are focusing on them, like this Womat or this Pancake Hat, instead of a destructive tendency or a destructive gameplay mechanic, the more people who stack up, the more timelines converge, the more synchronicities increase. and I haven't been showing up. I've been focused on my like personal growth, and I think that's also very important. I don't regret it, obviously, or anything, but I think there's so many options and so many things to explore right now that it's really important that we share things and we make a communal effort to to see them expand and grow and change. And it's all theoretical. That's why I also don't expect anybody else to do this. But I'm here. I'm creating the data. I'm showing up, and we're just gonna see what happens. But I've seen a lot of good stuff that seem to be the results and correlate with what I've been saying and trying for a long time. And so I'm so thankful that you're here, helping me be a bigger part of this gaming ecosystem. Wow, I didn't realize my goal was to befriend 5 new creatures. I didn't even, the brim of my hat was kind of closing off the top little mission up there. How many did I do while I was doing it? Look, some kind of pink thing. These things can teleport in and out of existence too. Wild cat appears. Do I have anything that I can, no, just a disc. Anyway. Okay. I wonder if it's going to be a joke about Neptunes. Oh, it is. Nice. Oh, no, that was an accident. Your smells bad. It didn't appreciate your tone. Its love shrank. You know, sometimes you do accidentally insult things. I know I must have. I probably have done it a bunch these last couple live streams. But not intentionally. It was like a misclick. Whatever. There's a question, how can we get people to focus more on beautiful things? And I don't think it's, I mean, it's people's choice. We all have free will. We all have the ability to choose what we do. I think not enough people really truly believe that if they focus on what they want to see more of, then they'll see more of it. I think that people just really truly don't believe that. And so we naturally, because we live in such an unknown state and we're always concerned about what's going to happen next, and we'd rather look and know about all the things that might be problematic. And so we seek out our fears, we seek out control over them, instead of enjoying or focusing on the things that are wonderful that surround us. And the world and how it grows and how wonderful things can be. And it's hard because it does feel foolish sometimes if you're surrounded by beauty and then you think, wow, I just like this, I'm enjoying it. And then something bad happens. In fact, whenever anything bad happens from your perspective, you probably think, I wish I was paying more attention to whatever conflict arose that created this problem for me. And then I'm going to pay more attention to things like that instead of the beauty that surrounds me. And that becomes a reinforcing cycle, because then more focus on more negative things creates more negative things, creates more negative things. It's this strange pattern. Look how many animal discs I have. I don't know what I'd do with these though. I hope that they exist still. I hope I don't create something that I regret. Alright. I'm going to grab up all these things and plant a bunch more, because if there's one thing I love, it's a virtuous cycle. Don't. There's some tomatoes. Wow. I don't know if I should be spacing them out so dramatically. Also, I don't want to say it, but it would be nice if the dog didn't keep showing up as the alternative to my shovel. Oh, really messed that up. I think, yeah, you can bury the hole, so it's a non-destructive act. It's actually pretty cool so far, and it's very familiar gameplay, I think. I think we're all pretty aware of it at this point. So, but I'm not, you know, everybody's got their own experience that they gotta work through. And I think it's insulting to not let them do that. So I really think the best thing anyone can do, if they really believe those things, is just to do them themselves and then echo the sentiment as much as possible. I don't know why I care if it's I guess we'll tell some jokes so wombat. I could give it a tomato now. I guess I picked one up, but I really am that concerned about conserving the food. Telling a joke to befriend a wombat is a pretty non-destructive game element. You know, we are going to be talking to animals soon. I'm not talking about Dr. Dolittle. They've been decoding the they've been decoding the I don't know if it's true, but apparently scientists have been decoding the way that crows or animals, birds speak. They sing, and there's information, there's data, and it can be used to communicate with them. And I don't think it's that outrageous to accumulate enough information, try to track what significance it has, and then use it to communicate back with them. It's just something we haven't really done yet, but I think it's on its way. And if we can communicate with animals, then we can tell them jokes, and then you can probably befriend them. It doesn't seem that outrageous. But if we're not thinking about it and we're just not considering it, I think that's the only sad story, really. It's just because you can't see a path, you assume it's not there. I think that I personally committed that crime of not believing in a better reality just because I couldn't think of it. And I think that when you do that, then you behave in a way that causes you to prevent good things from happening because you're actively believing that they can't. And so then you make decisions based on that assumption, and they're incorrect. And if we just all assume that we couldn't talk to animals, then we would never pursue it, and we would never try it, and then we would never see the results of it. So we have to at least accept the reality we live in, and accept that we don't know everything. And I think it's very easy in our current climate to take a lot of negative opinions and make them paramount and believe in the negativity of reality because it's safer. But then you're ignoring all the wonderful things that are happening. So if I'm anything, I'm just a broken record that's going to keep saying that. Wow, I had no idea there was such a diverse crowd of creatures on Yoluni Pi 8. You haven't noticed new creatures collected are stored as discs in your inventory. The gifts you give the creatures seem to have different effect on each one. Crops for one thing, but have you tried looking in the water? Mariana, our fishing expert, might know more about this. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna let this stuff grow. I'm not gonna harvest it. I'm just gonna enjoy its existence. I've planted all my stuff except these rocks. And I like how we talked about how they become discs, but not really what that means. And I guess before we go to the fishing village, let's just see what we can plant in here. And it feels real good that dog's not following me right now, because it's just like, what was going on with that? Why is that such a ubiquitous part of this? What's this? Thermoses? Okay. Samurai sword? No. Like mask? What is this? This is a floating chair? No, it's a ground chair. Got some kitchen knives. A little sandwich there. Got some tables and chairs. Yes. Nice little bookshelf thing. Little lemon welcome mat. T? Okay, T to rotate. Can we put a window on the wall? Can we put a chalkboard? Put the breakfast menu on it? Can we line the wall with booths? I think we could do all of this stuff. Dum. Alright. Oh, and furniture. Yeah, there's so many echoes of Animal Crossing in this, but I think that we I'd prefer resources be spent emulating games that are successful, and I want to make games that are peaceful and non-violent in their nature, successful by calling attention to them. I mean, there's also a problem of like a direct copy, but I think there's a lot of differences here so far. That doesn't feel like a perfect clone by any means. Carpets. I don't know. I just did that without even thinking. I don't know how I did that. All this. I'm into it though. Let's have a floating kitchen here. Is that a thing? Floating kitchen? Put it there. Bookshelf, avocado table. Here. Oven. Yeah, I keep pressing R instead of T. And these ground chairs are interesting. It must be a real space thing. Ooh. Classic couch. I need to get out of the menu, I think. So I can hang out on this side of the wall. This wasn't, we were gonna go talk to the fishing person, but before that we gotta put up our ping pong paddles. And be symmetrical here. What else? Orange slice. Oh, this is just everything. That's why I kept seeing repeats. Have a stack of cushions in the corner. You know, I don't know, spare cushions. Is that like a cushion chair? Bookshelf. I'm assuming that at some point these will be placed in a what's the word? It's like a money gate. Something like that. What's this? So like oh, a coffee bar. It doesn't really make sense there. There's a coffee machine and stuff. Dumplings. Yep. And refrigerator. With little, I don't know, those letters aren't my favorite. That's not a different refrigerator. And the ambience is real nice. I hope it's not turned down too quietly. It's pretty quiet in my headphones, so you might be able to hear it. It's just a waterfall. Some birds. Alright, last thing. Big apple bookshelf. And strawberry plate placement. And a regular refrigerator. That's actually what I was looking for. Without a bunch of things on it. Get it on there. There. Okay. Perfect. Wow. Now I feel like I live somewhere. My house is beautiful like that. And we got a bunch of crops to pick, but we're going back to HQ. We're gonna exist out there. Back to the music. Whoa, okay. This is a multiplayer game, so you're gonna encounter different people. And I can't. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you. Nice pancakes. You know, I like to be nice. Look at this cheese person. Important. Hey, you new there? Well, we've already talked twice. Well, my name is Marion David Smith. Over 10 million years of experience in the elegant craft of fishing. What's that? You want to learn how to fish? Alright, well, I'm not going to just give you a fishing rod for free. I have 100 credits. I don't want to go chop a bunch of trees. Why don't you run off and collect 10 pieces of wood so I can make you one? Does the dog have the chop thing? No. I don't know. Oh, do you think I just used the disc of the cat to make it come back? That's probably what you do. No, don't. Oh, stay. Oh, that's what I should have done this whole time. I mean, I don't want to just leave it there. Here we go. Open inventory. Okay. You've got the cut charm. Yeah, I get it. We get it. Alright. Yeah, the multiplayer thing's gonna be cool. It doesn't seem complicated. I mean, I didn't have to do too much work. It seems like you could mess with people a little bit. I'm glad that I focused on the appearance that I wanted instead of what the game just gave me. I mean, it just didn't, even though I took the quiz and I was given a tire, it didn't really reflect how I wanted to express myself today. And I'm glad that there's some options. I think we've established the gameplay loop, and we've meditated on the beach. I'm not too concerned about anything else around here. I don't want to go too much harder. In fact, I think we're just gonna sit here and enjoy all the progress we made. Look at this. Isn't that nice? And guess what I'm gonna ask? I'm gonna ask the cat to stay inside for a second. Nope, can't, because it doesn't go inside. It chases me down. Can you please stand by the inventory machine? Yes, cats. It must be an alien cat, because I don't think there's any cat in the real world that would do that just on command. But yeah, if you don't mind, let's take a quick second to just reflect on all the wonderful things that happened. This beautiful ambient music that pops in every once in a while, and the excitement that we're seeing permutations of excellent things that we celebrated in the past and continue to celebrate presently. Looking forward to whatever people are inspired to do next. You know, that's the joy of this expression, to constantly contextualize our experience in a way that's meaningful for others, finding a common language that allows us to share and expand our consciousness in an evolutionary way, where eventually we'll get to tell jokes to animals. Yeah, deep breath. That's nice. Okay. Well, anyway, that's all I'm gonna do in the wonderful world of Galactic Getaway. We're back here in the tent at the camp. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for getting your gold star today and the camp activities. It's pretty impressive. Everybody got one. We're just looking out at the credits at the Patreon producers. The world's changing and growing and becoming a better place, and we're going through a lot of conflict right now. But I think if we keep our chin up and we focus more on what we want to see more of in the world and call attention to what needs to be seen to express that world, I think things will be better. And so I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do that tonight, and I'm glad that I got to share it all with you, campers. So again, thanks for stopping by my tent here at the end of the evening before you unwind, before you go to sleep. Or I guess hopefully while you unwound. I think that's kind of the aspiration here. Except for Sundays, we really try to do some positive experiences that feel good to see. And I hope that you saw something good yourself. My name is Gold Vision. I'm the official gaming counselor here of 7 Second Summer Camp. Check out a link in the description if you're interested in playing a meditation game that allows you to use your first-person skills to advance there's no conflict or anything really to worry about. And you're really rewarded for meditation in more ways than one. And thank you for stopping by the tent. Thank you for everything you do and are. Thank you for listening. And as always, I ask you gold on to your dreams.